I remember I was little one time and I got in trouble. They had me in the sun in the afternoon, and you know how hot it get. On my knees in the afternoon, they were like, go outside and stay on your knees for an hour. Like literally, they would do that, and they used to have a little tube thing, a plastic tube, and they would to whoop you like that. It would just like. It makes that noise, bro. And they used to get your leg and hit you with that joint. And the teachers used to be doing that. And they would go tell your parents they did that. And your parents would be like, okay, I'll finish the rest. Here, bro.
Okay, question for you, though.
Never, bro.
Question for you, though. Now that you've seen different life, right, between here and back home, right? Mm-hmm. And obviously, like, the way teachers used to, like, do things back home. If you do that here, it's like child abuse.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like that's child abuse to you?
No.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, I don't even be on Snapchat anymore. But just like, so like when you go on there, you see like, you know, somebody adding you every day.
I think
and, it's mostly like all this 18 plus.
It is,
accounts, man.
Yeah. Like it'll be like you have a notification, and I'm like, who the fuck bothering me? And then they just be like,
yeah, I think it's dead. I think Snapchat is dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Instagram trying to revive that joint too, but and Twitter, I don't know.
What do you mean? Instagram purchased it?
No, I'm saying they're trying to revive their own platform, because you know they're trying to add like the new feature that they added to, you know, IG.
Oh yeah, I think they're making it
like,
too addictive, man.
Yeah.
And you know, like previously, right? When you go on Instagram, you see stuff only from people that you follow.
That you follow, you right.
But now it's not like that, man.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, I was like, man.
This person follows this person, or this person liked this post and shit.
Can you imagine talking to a girl, man, posting all some nice stuff, you're not even seeing that stuff? It's like you have to stalk her now,
right? That's when you become a stalker, bro. I'm on your top page, bro.
Like, I didn't know you post this.
Right. You like 2 days behind. So you can like her picture no more, bro.
Right, man. It's crazy though, man.
What I hate though, it's when I say something or when I'm talking to someone about something, a product or anything like that, and you see it on Instagram, or you see it on Amazon, bro.
Like, once you search that joint up, wherever.
No, bro.
On Amazon, wherever you
searching it sometimes. I just talk to people about it. Like, I would talk to someone about like a motorcycle helmet, and then I go on Instagram. This is what they're advertising for.
Yeah, that's because they be selling our data, man.
Man, I'm done. I'm done with social media, bro. Like, I don't even have TikTok, bro.
No, I mean, one thing that's kind of annoying is like sometimes you look through your follows and then you be like, when did I follow this person? Like, you be questioning yourself.
Yeah.
I know for sure I didn't follow this guy,
man. I don't know, bro. If I see a girl with a boyfriend or a girl with a kid, that's an immediate unfollow, bro. Oh, God, bro. I'm not wasting this time, bro. What do I need to care about her boyfriend life and her kid life? Like, you got shit to worry about, you know? So,
I mean, but if they're your friend,
I mean, that's the only exception. But anything else, like, bro, like I follow like 500 people. And sometimes I'd be going to my list. I'm like, why the fuck do I follow these people? But I remember when I made my Instagram account.
Oh, yeah.
I used to do that thing. It was hashtags like for like and things like that, bro. And people used to like my joint, so I would like their stuff, and that's how they start following me and stuff. But
yeah, man,
that
those
was
days
the
are
only
funny,
way,
man.
bro. I didn't even want to get an Instagram at first. It was my sister like, you gotta get an Instagram, blah blah blah, and I was like, fuck it, I'll get it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok is the one. If you don't have it, stay away from it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I don't want to get it.
It's very, very hard for you to control yourself to get out of it.
It's not
like,
just
like
that,
people
bruh.
really struggle with it.
You know the TikTok we have here and the TikTok they have in China is different.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Like, what do they see though?
They do. It's TikTok is for
education
stuff, kids and stuff. Guess what they give us? They give us people
the jokers, man.
And doing all that random stuff. And that's why we're like, oh, another one, just another one, just another one. And then by the time you know it, your time's wasted. You ain't do shit but sit around and be on your phone. But them kids over here learning math and doing all them cool shit over there, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why they're smart,
It's a good
man.
tactic, bro. So
That's that's the only way. Just like you said, the videos that go viral in like those countries, it's usually like educational stuff.
Wow.
But here's like all the, you know,
yeah, I don't know,
entertainment.
bro. My job actually sent an email for us to remove TikTok on our phone if we did have it. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Your job phone?
not my job phone. It's
Your
just
personal phone?
they told us TikTok is like a Chinese spy app kind of thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So even Donald Trump was trying to ban them. Like they're trying to ban them on all the app stores and stuff like that. They almost actually did. So
It's very hard to do that now, man. Everybody on there, people making money on it.
Yeah, a lot of people are making
So-
money off of it. A good thing I'm not.
I mean,
on
if
there.
there's a good reason. I don't even know how people make that much money on TikTok though. Like, cause they say
actually, yeah. Yeah,
that
go
thing
ahead.
is tricky. Cause they say like, per your views, like you get cents on that. You don't even get a good dollar amount on that. So you gotta have at least 100 million followers for you to actually make good money. And I don't know if that's changed or anything like that, but before, bro, you had to have views. Like you had to be like Charlie D'Amelio level kind of thing for you to actually.
Oh,
make
that
good
dude,
money.
that
I think
Italian
Could
dude.
be is he Italian?
Yeah, he's
Tabby Lame, the quiet black dude. That
yeah.
usually
Well,
be like this.
well, he's naturalized Italian now. But
Oh,
he's
I didn't know
from-
that.
I don't know which country in Africa.
That guy speaks, right?
Yeah, he does.
He does. He does speak on TikTok.
It's like,
I mean, shit. If you get paid to not say shit, bro.
Hey,
I would
easy
do
money.
it
That's like the
100
best
times over.
money.
Easy
shit.
money, man.
Shit.
But yeah, just like you said, right? Like I was telling you guys, the kids I met in what's this thing called New York doing the TikTok, right? One of them actually got like 2 million followers, and I asked him the same thing, like, how is it going, like, revenue wise? And he was like, I mean, from the app itself, he doesn't make money off it, but sometimes like you will get booked to like go on stage with like some of this artists and just dance behind them.
So the exposure is what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
like
the
more-
exposure, and maybe when they get booked, even like there are people that do like all this product reviews. Sometimes they will have like people send them product for them to review,
And
or
then
maybe they get commission off
Commission
those.
off
Yeah,
of it,
so
yeah.
that's how really they make the. It's pretty much like based on their followers. That's how they make the money, not based on like the app itself. It's not like
Because they don't run like advertisement. It's not like YouTube where
right.
you know you post a video, you run like two different advertisement
Ads,
on there.
Yeah. And plus, you get money for views on YouTube too. So.
Yeah, and the guy we
Views
was
and
watching
likes.
in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we came in, he not in the morning, this afternoon, but like he was talking about the real estate guy who does TikTok. So that pretty much he get exposure to like whatever company that's trying to sell a apartment or whatever type
Yeah.
of luxury.
It's like a
They'll
title now.
Yeah,
TikTok
right.
influencer.
Reach out to him, be like, hey, I have this property. Can you make a video about it? So he's able to post that video and get more exposure. People can know about whatever platform, wherever that particular property is at, and all that stuff. I mean, it's okay, but they don't make money as much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I think it's more so like a way to like get more rich, because like I said, like I mean, everybody's on TikTok now because like TikTok is short and
Yeah.
straight to the point, right? And people don't want to like
Spend a long
spend
time.
any more time in like learning. Somebody just told me they're going TikTok to learn how to cook. I was like, what? How do you learn how to cook on TikTok, bro? Like a
Right.
5 seconds video.
Uh-huh.
What is that going to do?
They
for
know how to
you?
follow instructions is what it is. Yeah.
And they just put everything in one take, like in one clip, like the recipe.
And
All the
20
ingredients,
sec-
then you
yeah.
have to pause it and shit.
Yeah.
In a 20 seconds clip.
Yeah, I don't
man.
know. That's not cooking. That's just knowing how to follow instructions, bro. That's all it is. If you know how to cook, you can. They give you a set of ingredients and like make something up there,
yeah.
and they'd be like, "All right, here, make this," and then you make something out of it. That's why I cook. But
I usually go on YouTube to if I want to, cook something. I go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even use Instagram to like. I mean, I do go there to see how the food looks like. But if I want like a step by step, I usually go on YouTube and look stuff like that.
I
'Cause
don't do
follow
that
a
at
lot of
all,
people.
man. I just be freeballing it. Sometimes it comes out good, sometimes not.
you taste as you go. That's what I say, bro.
You just
Taste as
put like, huh?
Okay.
Just
Sometimes just go into the trash.
Yeah, because I was
The
be
pisses out,
bruh.
Like I just
Man.
waste a whole bunch of meat, bruh. Maybe I should start doing that more. Like just
Well, you know, it's better you under season stuff. That way you
then
can.
over.
Then while you eating, you can add a little bit and
Right,
season it.
that makes sense.
Remember when my
Then
mom used to
overseas-
cook? She would just have me, hey, come taste this. Like I would be the tester for the food. Be like, it's good,
Yes.
it's good. So that's why.
Man, because I mean, when I first started, like, you know, cooking shit, because the reason why I started cooking is because I love food, man.
So you're a chef now?
I mean, I'm not chef, but I could definitely throw something down
I'm
the
not a
kitchen,
chef
man.
for shit,
Just
bro.
saying. But like,
Remember when we went to the cabin, man? My man was in the grill and all that.
Yeah.
bruh, you
I
you-
can
up
grill.
the
That's a different thing, but
One thing for me,
Cooking.
I don't want to rely my hunger on someone else cooking food
Oh,
for me.
nah.
Like, nah. Like, because then you're going to be like, I'm not cooking shit. Now I'm there.
That's dangerous.
I'm like,
That's
what am I
dangerous.
gonna do?
That's
Now
one up
you
on you.
mad
Like,
and
Yeah.
hungry.
So I'm like, never. That would never happen to me. So I started, throw some stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think it's, to me, that's something it's more like also a stress reliever. And plus, if
Yeah.
you live by yourself, you get to decide what to eat. You get to be like, okay, well, maybe I'm, this is what I'm gonna want to make, or this is not what I make. Even right now, I still do my meal prep plan when I like go to work and stuff like that. I cook whatever I'm doing, like different stuff. Sometimes salad and different shit. Which I think it's nice, man. But that's definitely a skill that I think every man should have. But it shouldn't be like you are the chef every day. But
the thing is, you should be
it's-
able to cook 1, 2, or 3 meals.
Yeah,
2 or
but
3 meals.
you
You
should
don't have
have
to
something
like
like
know
that.
everything, but know how to work in the oven or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah. Or at least know how to grill.
Right.
With that thing, like if you go to like a cookout and shit like that, it'll be the guys always like grilling. So I think that's
Grilling is fun though. It's easy. I went to my friend's grill party one time. And I pulled up and he was making hot dogs and burgers. And nothing was undercooked, bruh. And I was like, what are you doing?
eat some raw meat,
Bruh, I got on that cook thing, bruh. I was cooking it up. I was getting compliments and everything. I'm like, this shit is easy, bruh. So I don't know, bruh. It's just, I guess it's where you grew up, really. Where you grew up and who you grew up with. Because if you grew up with family and stuff, you don't have people to cook for you. You're not going to know any better than just eat out and shit like that. But if you grow up with family and like you have home cooked meals and shit like that, sometimes you just stick around and like your mom would be like, hey, here, cut those onions, do this, do that. And then next thing you know, you already know what she's doing, what she needs, and then you can cook a whole meal and shit. Like when I was little one time and me and my sister, right, they left us in the house by ourselves. We was hungry as shit, bro. So we was like, all right, let's make some rice. We burned the rice. We overcooked the rice. We put too much seasoning in, man. It was a disaster, bro. And I thought it was just easy. Oh, put water, rice, and then some seasoning in there. Nah, it wasn't, bro. So you learn it the hard
It's
way
definitely
too.
a skill, man. It's something that you have to like do. Like the more you do it, the better you become.
And a good tip usually that I tell people, if you like grilling stuff, if you don't do as much, try to pre-cook whatever meat you're doing first. I'm not saying burger, but like you can pre-cook the hot dog, right?
Yeah, I don't
Or
get.
season
Or season
If
and
it's
pre-cook. That
chicken.
way, if you put it on the grill, it's gonna cook faster. Because sometimes if you don't know how to cook it from raw, like, I mean, like, how do you call it? Barbecue from raw, like while
You gonna burn it, yeah.
You're gonna mess it up, or it's not even gonna cook properly.
I
So-
didn't learn that like until I came here. I didn't know that people don't actually cook their meat before they actually use it. Cause like I used to kill chicken with my mom, right? Cause my
You
sister
serious?
refused to do it. Like real story, bro. Like she'll call my sister over and she wouldn't do it, so I would have to hold the leg of the chicken, and then she'll hold the neck, and then she cut the head, right? And then the chicken is like shaking, and I have to
Still got
hold
some
the
life in
legs
it.
and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
And I used to help her like remove the feathers and all that stuff. So I was part of the whole process for that. And like my mom would get it, kill the chicken, boil it, and then do something
Right.
with the meat. But here, people just stick it out the packet and then they throw it on the pan.
They don't even wash it.
You're right, and then they flip it over, and we're like, food's ready. Like, what?
Like, you don't even wash, like, and wash it at least, man.
Yeah, I don't get that either. I see people wash this joint with dish soap, bro. You don't wash that joint with dish soap. It's lemon vinegar, bro.
The chicken having a full shower, man.
Detox
Chilling in the bathtub with his wings out and shit.
Sounds like when Trump was like, you have to drink, what's it to get the what's it called, Clorox, is it?
Corona shit.
Yeah.
Corona, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a cloud.
I was like, man. But yeah, I see a lot of people just throw stuff, like
just
take
throw
it out
in
and just put it. I'm like, you see the blood and you don't even know how they pack. Like, they probably just cut the chicken, package it.
Yeah.
Wherever that chicken came from, they probably didn't even wash it.
Yeah.
Even if
they're mass producing, they're gonna cut the cost at every moment. So
they want to do it as quick as possible. And even that, the chicken might still have bacteria, all over its skin. You don't know what's in there. You gotta clean that stuff properly.
It's up to you to know what you're putting in your mouth.
Yeah, man. I mean,
even with like veggies and shit, like broccolis and stuff like that, bro. Like, we would rinse that shit out like 5 times at least. And even with rice, right? You gotta wash your rice until the water is clear. Like, I see people just take the rice out of the bag and dump it in the rice cooker. Like, bruh.
What's your favorite? Well, what is like your go-to meal to, like, if someone would just ask you,
like, that I can cook myself?
Yes, for you.
That I can cook myself?
You having doubt, bro?
Yeah, ramen, chicken noodles.
Ramen, bro.
You having doubt, bro?
And look, I can cook the meanest ramen out of everyone I know.
Oh, yeah?
And that's facts. Swear to God. Bro, I met an Asian girl that told me she liked my ramen better than anyone. Dead ass, bro.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Getting approval.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So it's not even. I don't even.
All right.
Either. So
The next time we'll do a game night, man. Michael cooking the ramen, bro.
Man.
I mean, it's cold right now anyway, so.
You're not gonna be disappointed. I'm telling
How about you, Muhammad? What's your go-to?
Man. I think my go-to is probably fried rice.
Fries?
Fried rice.
Oh, fried rice.
Fried rice. Okay.
Yeah, fried rice. I think I think I can do that better, or just a rice and stew. Yeah. Okay, I can do that better.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me just rice and stew, man.
Yeah.
Anything that has to do with rice, man, bring it on.
Bring it on, man.
I've been eating rice my whole life,
No,
bro.
I eat rice every day.
The good thing about the stew, you can do it in a different way. You can do curry stew.
Yeah.
You can do the oil stew, whatever it is.
Sometimes you can just like boil some like noodles or like and
Yeah.
just dump this down it, just like back home, right?
Oh yeah, I did that. Ramen stuff, man. I know
Yeah.
how to do the broth, like
Yeah, all
I did
that
for,
stuff.
yeah, I did it for the family, man. That
That's
thing
what's
was
up. I used to
fire,
I
bro.
used to cook pasta though. I don't do that anymore.
But I like mine spicy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gotta
I
be
like-
spicy.
The only thing I sometimes I don't like buying it out too much. I remember last time me, you, and Barry went to that. We need to go there too. It was cold the last time.
Oh yeah, the ramen chicken noodle soup.
Bro.
That joint was nice.
It was hot, man. When I mean
Yeah,
like,
It's actually close to the mall as well.
man, that joint was
Well done.
fire.
It's like a pho place. Is that what it's called?
Something like that, but it's dope. Like, it's
Yeah,
like you get the
it's really good.
vibe. Even the wherever the spot
The
where it's
outside.
at, like, it's really nice. They have like an open, spot where people can sit. I think it's a huge screen TV
Yeah.
too. You can, it's a nice.
It's
spot.
definitely a nice vibe, like especially like in the summertime.
Yeah, man. And we went there. It was cold too. Like, it was
Yeah.
during wintertime. I think it was 2020.
That was like 2 years ago. So
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, man, we need to go there. But I try to make it once in a while. I don't like going to all these places because sometimes the broth, they may not tell you, but the broth is made out of, like, a lot of times made out of pig.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times it's made. They cook it because we don't eat it, so it's like.
Yeah,
You may not, they might be like, yeah, it's but you still have to ask them anyway just to be sure. But yeah,
Makes
it's
sense.
good. It's good though, man. So
All right, man. When a man is hungry, man, 9 out of 10, you don't even think about that, man.
You just
Hey, let me
eat.
just get that.
yeah, man, you just eat,
It's
bro.
not good, but yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's even picking out food. Like, I feel like if we were to like be hungry and we were like, "What y'all want to eat?" and someone would say one thing, and then it's all good from there. But if you were with the girl and you be like, "What you want to eat?" That is the worst thing ever, bro. Like
they don't. You never get a correct answer.
Ever, bro. Be like, "What you want to eat?" I don't know. What do you want to eat? I'll eat what you eating. What do you want to eat? And
like,
it goes on and on.
So, all right, let's go to McDonald's real quick. That's what I feel like eating right now.
Right, and then be like, "No, I don't want to eat that." Then what do you want to eat?
Yeah, that's a disrespect.
I
But
mean,
my go-to fast food is probably like Chick-fil-A or Chipotle, bro.
No, Chick-fil-A.
Bro, Chipotle's good, bro.
Chipotle mess up my stomach sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
You mess up your stomach.
Yeah,
but that
not
shit
mine.
is good. That shit is good, bro.
Not mine.
Particularly
You
the
get
beans,
everything.
whew,
You see, I don't ever get beans, bro. Ever.
Why not?
What?
The beans mess up my stomach, bro.
I don't. It's not cooked all the way. It's like kind of hard and shit.
I don't get that beans, not the black beans. I get
Yeah.
the pencil ones.
No, I don't ever get beans, bro. I have the most simple, regular ass Chipotle order: rice, fajitas, chicken. That's it.
What?
That's
Man,
it,
you
can
definitely
cook-
not.
yeah, you can
better
just
just
cook
cook it
that,
for
bro.
yourself, bro. You wasting money.
bro. Oh no, and I'll be watching them too because they put a little rice. I'm like, put some more rice.
Yeah,
in there.
but I
Put
want
little
extra,
chicken.
bro.
Put some more chicken in there. you
I mean,
know?
I
There was
used to.
there was this one time, right, like in Greenbelt. So at the Chipotle there by the mall.
yeah.
I was getting my bowl. I was hungry as hell. Told the girl, let me get some extra. And I was like, got some chicken, like just normal chicken. Bro, the girl pick up the chicken like this, start shaking the spoon, man. I was like, damn, you about to take the rest of
They
it?
don't care, bro. Like they don't care, man. I'm like, you only work here. Why do you care, bro? If I was working at a fast food place, bro, people would love me because I would definitely give them extra every time, bro. Like I don't know, bro.
Shake that joint too. Like
was
just
like,
just
yeah.
take it and put it. You don't have to shake nothing, man.
Man, I be watching them too, but like, oh, can I get this and that, bro? I make sure my shit's good.
I always make sure I get like the rice, the bowl, of course, and then I get like chicken or a steak, and I get like a guac,
Yeah,
sour cream and corn.
I hate sour cream, bro. I hate sour
I
cream.
love sour cream.
Michael, come on, man.
Yeah.
Sour cream,
Yeah,
bro.
sour cream.
You
hate- do
technically
you like
missing
cheese?
out everything, bro.
I
You like cheese?
but
Oh, you like cheese?
sour cream, bro, is disgusting to me. Mayo and sour cream.
And like, you gotta eat it
both
with
of
like
those joints.
specific stuff though.
You can't
Like,
just eat it like that.
I only eat sour cream actually with
It's so
Chipotle.
thick and viscous, bro. I don't like.
With Chipotle, that's the only time I eat it.
I don't like sour cream
but
at all.
you eat yogurt.
Yeah, I eat yogurt.
Yeah, it's the
That's
family.
sweet though.
It's the family, pretty
yeah,
much.
but it's sour cream is bitter.
It's not.
It's
It's
very
not.
sour.
It's
I
not.
don't
If
like
you eat
the
it by
taste.
itself, yeah.
I actually I can eat it like that and
Really?
be okay with it. I swear to God.
Nah, man.
Nah, I can't
I
do
can't.
that.
I can eat it. Usually when I do my oatmeal like in the morning, that's what I just put
Put
sour.
sour cream in there.
Yeah.
What's the point, bro?
I mean, you need some fat in your.
You don't put nothing
Sour
sweet in
cream,
it.
bro.
No, I mean I do put some sweet. It depends, but I use sour cream and then add a little bit sugar, and then add some kind of milk. Like I like the half and half milk.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, that's like my go-to milk that I always buy.
You guys still drink cow milk?
I mean, I think
I
half
drink,
and
I
half.
drink, I
is-
drink oat milk.
Yeah.
I drink every milk, honestly. Well, as long as
What's
it's
wrong with cow milk?
No, it's just that everyone's just drinking anything, like vegan and all that stuff. They switch from that. Like even I don't know if it's like people are like becoming weaker. Their immune systems are becoming weaker. It's like a lot of kids now. They're born and their parents be like, "Oh, they're allergic to that. They're allergic to this."
Oh, yeah.
They can drink cow milk and everything. Like when I used to be little, I used to drink like straight. They'll get the milk from the
Oh,
cow.
that
They
was
boil
good,
it.
man.
And then you drink that shit. And that shit used to be just good.
that
But now
shit was
kids
very
can't do
nice.
that. They're lactose intolerant, bro. I don't know, man. It's weird.
I mean,
weird.
it's weird because honestly, I feel like all of these just ties back into like the environment where it's like all the food that we eat is just
It's a whole lot of
it's
processed
like
It's
food, man.
chemicals
processed.
processed.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
So
too,
that's
bro.
where
That's the
it
one thing.
affects the parent, and then when you have a child, it affects the child
yeah.
again.
It's almost like they're trying to control us. or
Cause
some shit.
that shit don't work in Africa. You don't work in wherever we
That's
came
the
from.
thing, bro. You literally you get it, you plant it, you take it, you cook it, and you eat it.
That's it, man. I mean, I've never had heard about allergic shit when I was
None
there.
of that, bro. And now it's a thing now. Like it's normal for kids to have ADHD, for them to be allergic to all that stuff. Like my nephew is allergic to nuts. I'm like, we grew up eating peanut butter. My sister is a fat ass. She eats all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She eats everything, and now he can't fucking enjoy None of that stuff. We gotta watch what we give him and everything.
Yeah, he can't
And-
eat, peanut oil shit, man.
Yeah, I don't get that, bro. I feel like
That's sad. I'm happy I can
our
eat everything.
food is processed
basically.
way too much, bro. At this point, so
It is. I feel like that's what's affecting it. To be
Yeah,
honest.
man, that would be the worst thing that happened to me, man. Not being able to eat some specific food, man. It's like shit.
yeah. I mean, if you grow up like that, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, you used to it if that's how you grow up, but
Yeah.
can you imagine you used to eat like all this big ass meat, man? All of a sudden you can't eat it no more.
Okay, man,
It's
I would
God
cry.
Damn, man.
I would
What's
cry.
one food y'all wouldn't give up though?
Meats. Sorry.
Yeah, me
I'm
too,
not a
man.
vegan. I would
Meat,
eat
man.
meat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Whatever that shit is, man.
Yeah, it's rice for me, bro.
I mean, of course, rice is there,
It's
but,
rice for
Yeah,
me.
for me it's always meat, right? You know,
but I cannot go a whole year, not even a month, without eating meat, bro.
I can't go a day without eating rice.
I mean, I can go a day without eating rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go a day without.
No, I love rice, bro.
I mean, I love it. Lansana love rice.
Yeah, I
That
love
nigga,
it.
man, he love every day. He has to eat
Yeah, rice. And Asian people are like that too. Like, it's their thing. It's like rice is because when I used to grow up, you know how meat is a side dish, and like rice. No, not meat. Rice is a side dish, and meat
Yeah,
is
it's
the main
always
course.
yeah.
For me, it was rice the main course, and then whatever else comes with it.
Yes.
So we would be having rice, but then something else with it
Comes-
that
comes.
day, and then the next day we'll have something else. But we'll always
The
have
rice
rice,
is there.
and it's not always like the same rice because we have brown rice, you have jasmine rice,
yeah,
white
yeah.
rice.
It's different.
We
all
have
the
rice
first.
and beans, different kind of beans, white beans, black beans, brown beans. So we have choices and options and things like that.
That makes sense.
So like it's not like I just eat one simple rice every day. It's always different. So that's why I like rice
creative
so
around
much.
rice.
Yeah. So,
Creativity around
yeah,
rice, man.
So
Yeah, you got.
Do you back in Haiti, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys like used to eat like that's like multiple people in like one bowl?
nah. No, no,
we
motherfuckers
used
too
to-
selfish, bro.
We do that,
We used to
man.
do that shit.
Bruh, let me tell you, man.
What?
But it's usually the kids though.
Yeah.
They do
The kids.
like every.
No, bro, cause
like, maybe like
you have that one fat kid, bro.
Bro, that's what I was about to say, bro. Like as soon as they open the bowl, man,
You gotta
people are rushing for the meats, bro.
You know, it's only
That's
one
what I was
meat,
saying.
and it's not cut properly.
Yeah, because I grew up with two siblings, bro, and my sister is a fat ass, so it's just
This what they used to do, bro. When they be using their hand, bro, lick it, touch the meat,
so you done.
because ain't nobody
You
gonna
don't
eat it.
exactly. No one wants that.
Like that's the main. Cause you look, no one's like.
Yeah, no, bro,
They
no.
was like, you know what? Take it.
Take
That's-
it. You can have that shit.
Listen, fat
That's
ass,
some
eat
shit
that
my
shit.
sister would do, bro. Like,
Man.
bro.
I mean, I used to eat a group of people as well, but for some reason I hated that too much.
Yeah.
Where I won't eat. Whenever they eat, I'm like, you know what? I'm not
good.
hungry.
Yeah.
As soon as they don't eat it, I go cut my food.
Yeah, I think like my fat. I don't know if it's more so like a culture.
Yes,
when
a
we
culture
grew
thing.
up, but especially like during Ramadan, that's when you see that like a lot.
A lot of people
Like-
eat
like
together.
that,
yeah.
the group eating, and definitely you will have that like one selfish person, but you know most of the time like, people just gonna be looking at you like,
Yeah. The only time we do that, like probably like buffet, like they'll have a group of food and be like, there's food, go get some and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, man, because we grew up like not apart, but because I used to live like, we live in houses on top of houses, next to houses, that's on top of houses and all that stuff.
So like the neighbors are like close.
So they're close. Like my neighbors, I still talk to them today. And I have a neighbor. I called her my mom because when my mom wasn't home, she used to feed me and all that stuff. So like it's not like we grew up apart. It's just we grew up together, but we had our own stuff going on. You know, like let's say if my mom's cooking, there's no salt or there's no sugar or something like that. She'll send me to the neighbor. Go get some sugar from your neighbor or anything.
Yeah, that's usually
But
the same for us.
You don't do that
Yeah.
over here though. Like,
nah, you can't, man. That's I felt like I was the only one missing that, right? Like when I was in Greenbelt as well, right? We had this neighbor like I had those like just facing each other, right? It was just hella high, man. That's it, you know. And we lived
It's
with them for like
different, man.
good 5+ years. And I was like, man, this is different, yeah.
Yeah.
Because back home, just like you said, like if your mom is not around, your neighbor can like you know
yeah.
look out for you, like feed you, or maybe like even let's say if there's a miscommunication like school, right? For example, you have like a half day in school, your mom's supposed to pick you up, they just forgot, and you just found your way home. You can just stay with your
neighbor,
neighbors, right?
yeah.
And just be with them. But here, man, like it's almost like you can't do that, man.
Yeah, I don't know why that is though, cause like you probably could do it to where we're broke people. We're broke together type thing. So
Yeah.
yeah. Like, for real.
We're
So
broke
you
together.
probably do it in the ghetto area because everyone's always outside. They having fun. But like another place where there's people with more money, their houses are more apart. They don't come outside or nothing like that. Like I don't come outside in the winter, but if it's summer, you see me out there doing something. If I see my neighbor walk around, I say what's up. If he wants to say what's up, whatever. But like it's different, bro, because like we used to be inviting, and now we just keep to ourselves and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess it's because it's the culture difference. People don't like stuff they don't know.
Yeah, I think it's mostly because like everybody's always what's the thing called American dream, man? Like wake up in the morning, go to work, come back late at night, and just repeat it
And
every
repeat
single
it.
day,
Right.
man. Even like with Thanksgiving as well, right? We don't have Thanksgiving back home because
Yeah.
I mean usually you get to see your family members like
That other
all
day.
around
Yeah,
the year, right?
exactly.
But here it's not the same. Like some people just live so far away from their family, and Thanksgiving is the only time they have to like see them. So like
Yeah.
it's become like part of their culture now. Here's like everybody just on that hustler mindset, man.
Yes, it's totally different. My neighborhood, like the only people I get, well, there's one guy, he's probably like 70 or so, 670, but he lives down to our left side. So me and him, like we always say hi to each other. Like he always say hi to our family. We always say hi to him. But then the neighbors across from us, like right across the street, we see them every day, but we just see
Nothing.
cars,
Yeah.
nothing.
No high.
We see them, they see us. It's like cricket.
That's it. Go by your business.
That's it. I'm like, and then another dude lives on the right side of us. I've never seen that dude, but they always deliver his package to our house. Yeah, and then I'm the one that normally take it back to his, and then ring on the his doorbell, and then leave it there. Not even for him to come down and be like, hey, I
thank
appreciate
you,
it. You
Nah,
you
man,
guys.
I would stop doing that. Man. I would stop doing
You better
that.
come get that package or
Yeah,
it's
man.
mine, bro.
And I'm like, that's crazy, but there's definitely a different lifestyle here, because here is like people, just like what Stephon was saying, people gotta work. It's like you have to work, take care of your bills and shit like that. But over there is like, man, you own your own.
Yeah.
Like you don't really, people more inviting. That's why a lot of people that goes travel outside of America, they realize that they was like, okay, wherever I went. Let's say they went to, let's say for example, I don't know about Dominican, but I'm gonna just say Dominican. They might feel the atmosphere, like people are welcoming and shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
But you come over here, people not welcoming.
Yeah, they're not.
You
Bro.
lose your job and lose everything, you're gonna be homeless.
Yeah, your family member don't even want to bring you on, man.
That's
like,
facts,
man,
bro.
go figure out your stuff, man. It's
Because I've seen people go to other countries and stuff, and like you see people invite them to their house. Oh, come have coffee with us. Come have tea and stuff.
Right.
Like it's a courtesy thing. Over here, it's just they don't give a fuck. Like you could be out in the cold with just your pants on. They're like, "Oh, look at this hobo out there standing outside of my house," type shit.
Yeah.
So
or they'll give you some nice motivational speech, man. I know things
I'ma
is
call the
hard right
cops.
now, but I know things is hard right now, man. You got this, man.
You got it,
You're
man.
under the cold.
stay strong,
Stay
brother.
strong.
Man, I can't stand that shit, bro. I can't stand that.
Man, life is funny, man.
Yeah, that's why, like, when I used to work at Best Buy, bro, I used to love talking to the people, bro. Like, hearing their stories and stuff like that. Because when they talk to me and they see I talk different, I see life differently. They're like, oh, where you from? This place. Oh, really? That's nice. Because people are not like this around here. I'm like, yeah, because we didn't grow up like that. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's all. I believe in conspiracy theories. So
Yeah, no,
all
it's like it says,
bro.
well, there was this time I actually went to what's this place called? It's Qdoba. It's like Chipotle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I kept asking like the lady putting together the food for me to like do specific stuff. I was like, all right, let me get your tier. And after she does that, I was like, all right, let me get this, let me get
Yeah.
that. So I feel like, and whenever I do that, I would say, thank you, sorry.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
You feel like you have to say that.
I feel like I have to say it, right? Then after I checked out, I was eating with my friend, right? This white lady came to me. She was like, man, you were very polite, man.
Yeah, right. Like it's weird to be
Yeah.
polite.
I was
bruh.
like, what?
I don't get it, bro. It's different, but
Same thing. How like for us, anyone that's like our elders, we automatically call them uncle, auntie.
yeah,
Even though they're not really,
Yeah.
that's just that respectful way. But here,
That's where it comes
And that's something that I struggle with too, right? Especially when I came in like to the state initially in school, right? Because back home, like you were supposed to like respect your teacher, right? You cannot disrespect your teacher, or anybody that just put knowledge in your head, right?
yeah.
Man, I came to Rose, man. These kids were like talking back to the teachers, like, wow. I was amazed, bro.
Yeah,
I was like,
bro.
wow, this thing is, you can do that over here. Back home, you get some nice ass whooping, bro.
I remember I was little one time and I got in trouble. They had me in the sun in the afternoon, and you know how hot it get. On my knees in the afternoon, they were like, go outside and stay on your knees for an hour. Like literally, they would do that, and they used to have a little tube thing, a plastic tube, and they would to whoop you like that. It would just like. It makes that noise, bro.
Noise, yeah.
And they used to get your leg and hit you with that joint. And the teachers used to be doing that. And they would go tell your parents they did that. And your parents would be like, okay, I'll finish the rest. Here, bro.
Okay, question for you, though.
Never, bro.
Question for you.
Never.
Now that you've seen different life, right, between here and back home, right? And obviously, like the way teachers used to like do things back home. If you do that here, it's like child abuse.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like that's child abuse to you?
No.
I went through that
believe
struggle.
I don't know, correction, if that's the right word to use, bro. Because I don't know, man. Because I got my cousin, right? His mom is Haitian. His mom didn't grow up here. He was born here. This dude, he grew up till like about 16 or something like that. He used to be like a straight good kids and all that shit like that. And now, this man ain't even finished high school yet. He wants to move out with his girlfriend and want to live his life.
Wow.
Bruh, his mom beat the shit out of him, bruh. He beat the shit out of him. And I don't know. I think he's like on drugs or some shit like that. Because I've talked to him. He stayed in my house for a month. Like, my dad's talked to him. My brother's talked to him. My sister's talked to him. Literally, his mom called everyone in the family to talk to this dude. And he still can't get it through his head, bruh. So, like, it's like, my mom's doing all this. She don't want me to go out and do that.
Right.
So, I have to at least, like, move out and all that shit.
Shit.
Because he used to, like, his mom make good money. So, he used to be home. All his mom said you have to do is go to school. And then once you have a job, you can do whatever you want, right? This dude moved out, and now he don't got no job. He's staying with his girlfriend at the girlfriend's parent house. She's Black American, and he's Asian American. So, like, for the parents, it's okay for him to stay there. Like, you have a whole boyfriend staying with your daughter at your house, and it's not a problem. And it's not like they have a nice house. They live in a trailer house, so they're struggling. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing with your life? Like, you just let all that shit waste. And you could have just listened to your mom, stay in school, get your diploma, do stuff like that. And all because it's just, I feel like if you grew up in Haiti, none of that shit would have happened. I feel like if they sent them in Haiti and saw what the struggle was like, it would have been different. So I feel like it's almost like they're raised different and they're raised special. Like, they have the right to they just don't know the struggle, bro. I tell his mom, take him to Haiti, leave him there for a month to spend out for himself, and he'll know what's up, you know? Because I would never do this shit, bro.
I mean, the thing is, right, that's one of the issue that I have with, I feel like nowadays, where as soon as, as soon as a child gets to like a certain age, they feel like, oh, I don't want to listen to my, like the thing they don't understand is, right, your parents, they're your parents, unless they let you out to go suffer, okay. But if they're not beating you like that, if they're telling you, giving you advice, they're your parents.
Yeah.
They brought you to this life. They don't want nothing bad for you.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The least you can do is just to listen. That's because they want something better for you.
Yeah.
Like, more than how much you want it for yourself.
It's the thing.
Another question, right? Do you feel like because of the culture in America where like kids are like kind of like allowed to like argue with their parents, do you feel like that's maybe the culture where you see a child may end up disrespecting their parent, like just not listen to them? You know, because back home, like you can't do that, even if your parents is wrong, right?
Oh no, I seen a white kid. I have a white friend. I seen him cuss his mom and tell him to shut the fuck up. On God, bro. I was like, oh shit.
This is different.
And nothing happened to you? You know? So I don't get it, bro. It's like, that's why you gotta whip their ass, you know? Because if you would slap them the first time and said that.
Sometimes you gotta just draw the line, like, when I saying like bit the kid like every single day for like everything they do, but sometimes like people do learn from like pain, you know.
Yeah.
And even like in real life as well, like you see people go through like rock bottom, right? That's when they get to realize, man, I gotta change things. It's like your cousin that you just talking about, right? Your mom would say all this thing to him, but like in his mind, like he has never felt what rock bottom is.
Exactly.
So to him, he was like, man, that's just delusion. Like it's just my mom saying, right?
Yeah.
But when he finally gets to feel that life, he realized, man, this is not pleasant, man. Then you may start seeing him like start making changes, you know.
Yeah.
Bit by bit, but
I'm not.
It's crazy, man.
I'm not saying, to me, like, you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat you for every single thing. Like, nah. But it's just
You just gotta.
I'm gonna draw the line at an earlier stage, and if you're not trying to listen to whatever rules I have in the house, you leave the house. Go struggle. It's none of my business. You know, you go learn. If that's what you want, go learn. But you're not misbehaving in my damn house.
Yeah.
So to me, that's a simple shit. But I mean, that's the way I look at it. Like the way things are now is just a lot. I feel like it's a combination of a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, my kid, bro, all I have to do is just, I look at you and you know it's over. Like, I don't even have to touch you, because when I touch you, that's when you know you probably gonna die. You gotta go to a hospital or something, because only a look should tell you what you're doing is not right. You know?
Somebody was telling me this story, right? Not a story, but like he was just explaining like a scenario, right? It's like it's very important for like your child should not fear you, right? Because you don't want to get them to that point too where like they may have something serious going on with them. They're just scared to like bring that to you, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you shouldn't be too friendly with your child, because then again, like they may very well cross that line and disrespect you without them even maybe. Sometimes they may realize it, or sometimes they may just not.
Yeah.
But he said like the reason why you don't want that, especially with kids, right, from a very young age, because you don't know. Let's like you in a situation where like you and your child, right, you're walking like across the road, and you may be waiting for the cross light to come on, so you and your child can cross the road, right? But at the same time, like you may just bump into like one of your teammates. You're talking to them, and you expect the child to just stand there, right?
Yeah.
By your side and just wait for that quick conversation to finish. And if the child start like running around, right, and you tell the child to stop, that child's supposed to stop immediately.
Yeah.
And just because you're aware of like the dangers of like cars moving and stuff, you know. But if you tell the child to stop, and if the child have no fear for you, and you tell them to stop, they may just very well not listen to it, like just keep going and potentially get hit.
Like,
by a car,
why can't I go over there and all that
Exactly.
stuff? Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, but
I guess it's just different culture, you know.
yeah,
And,
it's
people
tough
just
raising a child. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but
Yeah.
you gotta know how to manage those waters. Cause like my nephew right now, this man is wild. He's going at school. He's only 2 years old, going at school, fighting kids, biting kids and shit. Like, bro, what? And he's Paul, so I don't know, bro. I see it differently. I'm like, if it was me,
I mean,
but then again, I'd be fighting with them and all that stuff. So I'll
You
probably
know,
teach him that stuff.
How old is he?
2 years old.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
just
it's just
kids.
pretty-
Probably
Yes,
change,
I don't.
Yeah.
For now, it's just kids, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just I feel like I don't know. My wisdom should be enough to teach my child to do this and not do that.
I feel you, man.
The major problem with like raising kids in America, right? Like, you may have like that foreign mindset and stuff, but things like most kids spend like most of their time with like some kids not even raised by their parents. They're raised by like what's this thing called, like the babysitters, nannies,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
the nannies, yeah.
And to be honest, if we're being real, you wouldn't expect like a babysitter to take care of your child the way you would, because if you look at them, right, most of them have like multiple kids they have to like take care of, and they can't
it's a
like
job for them.
yeah, it's a job for them. It's not like they supposed to like like raise them like the way a mom or dad would raise their kids specifically. And that's another issue where like the child just grew up with like just a bunch of other kids just misbehaving and stuff, and it becomes like normal for them. And when they start going to school as well, you wouldn't say you're not going to give your child a phone because other kids have a phone. Even if you don't give it to them, like the school would start telling you like your child need a computer, your child need an iPad, your child need a phone. So now you kind of in a situation where you're forced to give it to them. And now they have to go on the TikToks, the Instagrams. They start seeing all the kids doing
They're
stuff.
gonna do it behind your back now.
Yes.
Yeah,
So they're
that's-
learning a whole lot more from like outside influence than what you putting into them. So it's very tough, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you should be able to give them access, but limiting that access.
Yeah.
You can give
The
it to
kids
them,
are getting
but
too
for an
smart,
amount of
man.
At
It's
least-
just like us, man. High school, right?
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
bros
Using the
used-
VPN.
Bros used to have the restriction, the
for the website.
yeah, for the website, you can't go to any of this site. But we figure out a way, man. We can just download this VPN and just hack the whole system, man.
And then we're in.
But I mean, I feel like restricting in a sense is not saying, I'm gonna configure this device so my child won't access, because regardless, they'll still access either there with you or using their friend's phone, right?
Yeah.
But it's just while they're home, you should only allow them at least few hours of using those devices, and after that, you take them away.
Yeah, and it's not like you shouldn't be just taking it away. It's like just because I want to take it away, you got to give them a reason and a good reason. Like, this is right in your brain. Read a book. You probably learn something more important from that book, or maybe give them like
Or take
fun
them out or
assignments or
something.
something. Be like, here, read this article. Tell me what you learned from this article. Because I have this coworker, right? He's black dude. He's got 3 or 4 kids. And like he'll give his kids challenges like that, and he has the best relationship with his kids. Like that's the best dad besides my dad.
You have to say that.
That I've ever met. Like he's got a great relationship with his kids. They share stuff with them. He plays video games with them. He's like involved in their life and stuff. So he talks to them. He lets them have stuff, but then he's limiting it, or he's trying to show them a better way to use that device. So it's just how you take it with them. You can't just do something and not give them an explanation.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a process. So
Yeah, and also like even like if you don't want to like completely limit it from your child, right? You can do it in a way like where like they have the reward like get like playing video game, right? You want to play video game so bad, like read like this book, read like 20 pages. Yeah. Then you can play video games. So now like the choice is yours. You have control on it, not me
because we
anymore.
had the same version, but for us, we're like, can I go play with my friends? You got to do this first.
Yeah.
So what you do is you're gonna find stuff to do. That way you're like, hey mom, I did this. Can I go play with my friends now? So it's the same thing. So
yeah, and that's like teaching responsibility to the kids from like a very young age as well, right? Now things are in your control, really. So if you really want to do this thing, like nothing should stop you, right? You know that if you just have to figure out like what you need to do to get whatever reward you're looking for. And even with my little brothers as well, when I used to study them, like if I just say let's just study like just normal study, they're not gonna focus, man. But if I have like candies, right? I got like this candies, right? At the end of this session, right? If you guys can like recite like this thing, you get a candy. They'll be so excited to like try to do it,
Yeah.
And it's funny because
it's
you
not
just
about
have to
the learning; it's the reward for
the
them.
reward, and you just have to like understand like the way you do things for like some of these kids like from a very young age, because that's when most of the learning like really comes in, right? When we're really young, and people just like expand on like the experience that they've picked up since they were like child when they're growing up.
Right.
And typically, like when you're young, that's when it's very easy for like you to like make changes to a child, or like have them put them in a space where like you would like to see them. If you're not able to do that from a very young age, like what makes you feel like it's gonna be any easy? Like when they're growing up and like they have like the ability to like just look up things themselves, or just decide like who they want to listen to. You know, it becomes like very challenging at that point.
Yeah, that makes sense.